And for 3 years I told myself I was being paranoid. Then I had our baby. I was in the hospital for 2 days, exhausted, stitches, hadn't showered. The last thing I wanted was visitors. I told him, nobody but family. He agreed. She showed up anyway. I found out later he invited her, said he forgot what I asked. While I was literally still in the hospital bed holding our newborn, I let it go. New baby, no sleep. I didn't have the energy to fight. But I want to back up, because that hospital moment didn't come out of nowhere. The signs had been building for a long time. I just kept explaining them away. Like the way he'd go quiet whenever I asked about his day, but then I'd hear him on the phone with her for 45 minutes, laughing, relaxed, a completely different energy than he ever had with me. I told myself it was just work stuff. Easy to talk about work when you're not living with someone. Or the way he used to like everything I posted. Photos, stories, random updates. Then one day he just stopped. I noticed but didn't say anything. Thought maybe he was just less on his phone. Except he was still on his phone constantly. I could see him scrolling. And I started paying attention to what he was reacting to. Her work posts, her photos, her stories. Everything she put up, he was right there. I still didn't say anything. I was pregnant. I was tired. I kept telling myself I was reading into it. Then came the convention. His job sent a group of them out of state for 3 days. I didn't love the idea, but I trusted him. I packed his bag, kissed him goodbye, told him to have fun. He came back different. I can't explain it any other way. Just different. More distant. More irritable with me. More on his phone. I didn't find out until weeks later that they'd spent most of that trip together. Not the whole group, just them. Dinner, sightseeing, whatever else happened. He mentioned it casually like I should already know. I hadn't known. I asked if I should be worried. He told me I was being ridiculous, so I dropped it again. I kept dropping things. That was the pattern. I'd notice something, bring it up carefully. He'd shut it down, and I'd convince myself I was the problem. Too sensitive. Too insecure. Too much. And then I had our baby, and she walked into that hospital room, and something in me finally stopped making excuses. I didn't cause a scene. Our families were there. I was overwhelmed. I just watched her standing there with a gift bag and a big smile, and my husband acting completely normal, like he hadn't told me days before it would only be family, like he hadn't agreed. After everyone left, I asked him quietly. He said she just wanted to stop by. Said she was being sweet. Said I was making it weird. I let it go again, but I didn't forget it. A few weeks later, I was doing laundry and found a receipt in his jeans. A card I didn't recognize. 2 watch bands. Custom order. Women's sizing. I googled the order number. Shipped to his office. I sat on the laundry room floor for a long time before I said anything. When I finally brought it up, I was calm. No yelling. No crying. I just laid the receipt on the table and asked him to explain it. He said it was a group gift from the team. I asked which team members split the cost. He didn't remember. I asked why it was shipped to the office. He said it was easier. I asked why he used a card I don't have access to. He said I was interrogating him. He turned the whole conversation around so fast. Suddenly, I was unreasonable. I was making accusations. I needed to calm down. I told him I wasn't accusing him of anything. I just wanted him to understand why it felt wrong. Hidden purchase, hidden delivery, gifts for her that he'd never once thought to give me. He said I was insecure, 3 weeks postpartum, still healing, running on broken sleep with a newborn in the next room, and the word he chose was insecure. I didn't respond. I walked out of the kitchen. I asked him one more time to consider couples therapy, just a space to talk without it turning into a fight. He said no, said we didn't need it, said the problem was me not trusting him. That same week, she blocked me on social media. No warning, no conversation, just gone. I asked him why. He shrugged, said she probably felt uncomfortable because of the hospital thing. The hospital thing, where I asked my husband not to invite coworkers while I was recovering from childbirth. That's apparently what I did wrong. I don't know where to go from here. I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. But I've been told I am for so long that some days I have to remind myself of everything I've seen with my own eyes just to stay grounded. The receipt is still in my dresser drawer. I kept it. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the one thing he can't explain away.